Okay, so we're gonna do our 3 that we are gonna commit to. Have you been doing it at home at all? No. What are you doing near this one?
I'm busy with that one.
Okay. Let's get the same mantra.
Oh, which one? Okay. Are we gonna do that every time though?
This one we're doing every time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. This one we're gonna do for the 8 weeks.
Yeah, it's the same mantra.
Same mantra. You're just different.
Yeah.
Just hand positions.
23 minutes of that. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, well, 23 and a half. And then, and I'm also doing the aura one too.
That one's so great, eh?
Yeah, I just love the way it feels.
Yes,
so it's pretty much
I crave that one all the time. Because it's
like hard to do those push-ups.
But I feel like in such a short amount of time, you feel like there's just so much to
and it's
feel.
kind of hard when you do it every day. And all of a sudden it's like.
Well, and you just go as far as you can go.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're just doing it the best you can.
Yeah.
It's not like you're, right? Okay. So we're going to do our magnificence meditation. So we're just going to kind of stumble along because the mantra it's a little bit of a mouthful. But the big thing is that we're just kind of closing and opening the hands. We're using the tip of the tongue and the navel. So every time you do like hada hada, you're going to pull in the navel. So it's a bit of an ab workout, and you're going to just make sure that you're using the tongue. So we're in Kundalini with most of the mantra, you're not using your mouth. Like you're not making sure that you mouth the words. It's just more of a sound and more of like the flick of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Fist of anger. And then we're going to do Sobha Kriya. So you've done this one before. Sobha Kriya is like, so this week and next week, we're going to be doing these 2 Kriyas, and Sobha Kriya is like one of the main ones. Like everybody does this one because it's invoking prosperity. It's like to invoke the wealth of the universe. And so we're kind of using the arms and using to like kind of have some kind of planetary command and to like clean out or put prosperity in your field. That's kind of this one. And so it's probably one of the most efficient ones as well. And then the one we're doing next week is like a life changer. So we won't talk about that one until next week. It's not easy though either, but it's lovely. I've done it for a long time, and it's really good. So we will just get into it. Okay, and I'm gonna have to.
Did you say fist of anger?
We're doing all the class.
Yeah.
Yes, because I think for prosperity that is really important because it's one of the most powerful. Like you're only allowed to do it 3 minutes. You're not allowed to do it any longer.
So I'm not doing it.
And
I do that one.
You do fist of anger?
Yeah.
Okay, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Because that just clears up so much. So that if we have anything that, because most of the time for prosperity wise, it's ourselves that block us, or it's like past stuff or whatever, it's whatever it is. But it's mostly, a lot of it is just these blocks that we have in the body. And that's like the quickest way to get blocks out and to get all that anger out and childhood anger. That's like what the biggest thing is is the childhood anger.
I still remind
Yeah. So if you've done the area today, then you're not supposed to do it again because you're only supposed to do 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think there's probably certain ones. Like, I mean, I did cat house.
So that one you can do for longer. Like 3 minutes is like your minimum.
Yeah.
5 minutes is like recommended, but you could do that longer. Same with like Sat Kriya.
Yeah.
3 minutes is your minimum. You could move up to 33 minutes. There's a lot of meditations that you start off like on a lower amount, and then there's a maximum amount, like just like your meditation. You could start off with 11 minutes, and then you work your way up to 23 and a half minutes. You usually don't want to go over the time limits that are specified. So usually there'll be a specified time. A lot of the max ones are 62 minutes. That's usually about the max line.
And that's all at once, you do it for 62 minutes?
Right, because you'd work it up. So say it would be like, okay, 11 minutes, 22 minutes. Most people don't do, well, some people will probably do the 62 minutes. Like I think with quite a few, you can do them that long, but those are more of like sitting meditations. You would never do fist of anger because it's hard and it's fast and it's effective. It's kind of like, that's why we do a lot of those 3-minute meditations, because they're ones that you get like the best bang for your buck. And it's really good for people, especially who are just starting out, because you can get a lot of results in a really short amount of time. Same with like the auric strengthening. It's like you can get this projection on you. So the there's this auric strengthening one, and you can get this kind of like, they call it like the kind of being able to do this like shield, like in the Mist of Avalon, like you can have this radiance about you, and there's this, it's like, you know, when you see people and they might not, I don't know, maybe they're not like the prettiest people in the world, but they just look beautiful because of the way that they shine and the way that they act and the way that they, it's just, there's this coating. And so when you have a really strong auric field, it plays with like the radiant body and all of those things. And so it's like a subtle body, but you have it right here. And that's where things can get stuck in there, right? So especially with like the radiant body, you can get, or the arc line, like your past stuff gets stuck in there. So if you can make it shiny and bright and things, then all of these, especially if it's strong and bright, then all of these positive things can come up. You're like attracting things. So that's the thing with meditation. That's what, like next week we're going to be doing the Guion. And so it's all about making your arc lines bright halo and clearing out all the bad stuff so that things just come. Because that's kind of what the meditation thing is for. It's like, or the Kundalini, it's like we don't need to, you know, the thought of like hustle. And like in some cases, yeah, you probably have to do some of the work to reap some reward. But how do you know, one of Yogi Bhajan's quotes is patience pays. Like, how can you sit back and allow the things to come to you and then acknowledge that they're something beneficial or something that will, and then jump on those things instead of just always trying to kind of jump on everything, as opposed to waiting, letting some stuff come to you and then acting, right? Because it's not like you just let everything come to you and it's just like, like that'd be great, but like, you know, you still got to do the work, but it's a lot easier when you have this radiance about you. You have all your chakras, and that's the auric body, right? That's when you have all your chakras aligned and everything is, you know, you're people can tell that you're kind of energetically put together. You can feel it. It's like palpable. Mm-hmm. And it's a nice feeling when things run smoother that way, because you're in that position to see those things. You're in that position to attract those things, right? You're going to offer. People are going to offer you nicer things if you're in a better energetic state. If you're like, if you're like a complete asshole, right? Like you can feel that vibe out people too. Yes. So, and it's deeper than that too. It's that I feel like that's very kind of surface level, because really we are all energetic beings. Everything is energy. Everything kind of plays into each other. And now that we're out of the Piscean age and we're into the Aquarian age, that's exactly what it is, right? Everybody has the knowledge. Everybody has access to all this information. So we're not like hungry for that. We're hungry for like wisdom and being put together and having like the real kind of power now is to have like your chakras aligned and to like actually have some like real intuitive ability and to know yourself and to kind of have that wisdom, because there's so much kind of going on in the world. So how do we stay kind of true to ourselves, right? The thing of yoga is how do you become more yourself, right? So try to become better, but also laugh at yourself, because we're humans and that's part of the fun of it, right? Like we're just human beings. We're just dumb, like meat suits, like, right? How can we laugh at ourselves and have fun and be more of who we want to be? But get everything kind of aligned, because then, you know, things like intuition and clairaudience and clairvoyance, like those things are possible if we can be more sensitive. And I think people think sensitivity is like, you know, crying in a corner, like, oh my God, that person stole my energy, so now I have to take like 2 weeks off work. Like, that's not what it means. Being sensitive is like being able to kind of walk in a room and feel everything out, but still have that like strength of an oak tree to not be swayed by everybody else's fucking shit, right? Because everybody's got so much shit. So how do we just deal with our own and not be interfered? And if you have this strong work, if you have this big bubble, people are attracted to that, and you're not swayed by, you know, like you can just enjoy your life more. That's the other thing too. It's like, I feel like that's why a lot of people are into yoga or into meditation or because meditation is like a kind of a brain shower, which we need. But like, how can you just be more relaxed in life and enjoying it and being yourself? And that's kind of what it's all about. Like, shit is going on in the world. And like, so how can we like be enjoying it while it's going on, and like, and be calm and be whatever, and not like, you know, Yeah, anyways, we gotta get going. All right, rub the hands together. We'll tune in. And then we'll bring the hands to the heart. Spine is nice and tall. Eyes are closed. Hold on, I'm just gonna yell at my teacher.
I can hear you, so I'm gonna ask you to get off if you guys cannot be
usually they're very quiet. Okay, nice and tall. We gently push the hands together. Eyes are closed. Inner eye gazes of the third eye. And major attention on the sound current. So let's inhale. And let's exhale. Inhale. Om. Gurudev Namo. Om Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Pull the mula bandhas of the neck, the rectum, navel, sex organs up and in, and squeeze the hands together, holding the breath. And exhale. Inhale. Gure name, Juga Gure name, Sat Gure name, Siddhi Gure name. Gure name, Juga Gure name, Sat Gure name, Siddhi Gure name. Gure name, Juga Gure name, Sat Gure name, Siddhi Gure name. And exhale. All right, we're gonna do fists of anger first today. I forgot to put the speaker on. We'll get you guys going, and we'll fix this speaker. All right, so thumbs are on the pads, make fists, and eyes are closed, and then it's backward stroke. And you're gonna go for 3 minutes. Keep the exhale. It's not connected. Keep going. Full breath. Now, hopefully it'll sing up. Good. Keep going. There we go. It should work now. Okay, we have 1 more minute left. Inhale. Interlace the fingers, bring your arms up, hold the breath, pull the Murulanda. And exhale deep through the mouth. Inhale. Stretch up. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. Imagining all that white light around you, cleaning up the energetic field. And as you exhale, the hands are going to come wide and come down. Eyes closed. All right, let's get straight into cat-cow. So inhale, head up and tail up, and exhale, round. And you're going to try to quicken your pace. You're on the clock. Inhale, exhale, sut on the inhale and nam on the exhale. Inner eye gaze at the third eye. Inhale, look up, stretch the throat. Exhale, around the spine, chin to chest. And then sit on the heels, bring the forehead to the mat, and the hands. Come up into a seated position. And now we're going to do our magnificent meditation. So the hands are up here, just above the shoulders, kind of, but the arms are relaxed. Eyes will be closed. And every time they go hada hada, hada hada, hada hada, gobinde, hada hada, hada hada, mukande. So just making sure that the hands move, and we want the fingers to be nice and wide. We're using the navel and the tongue. And I think that's it. And if you don't know the words, that's fine. You just mumble along. When you hear Ariyang and Kariyang, so it goes in like twos. Mukande, Gobinde, Mukande, and then it keeps going in doubles. But there's Hariyang and Kariyang, and so we just really want to make sure that we do that ang. And I think that's it. So we're gonna go straight into it. We're using Guru Jagat's recording because
I don't know it. My screensaver.
Oh, is that your favorite?
Yeah. Well, I had to try and figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't gonna be able to memorize it unless I like had it always in front of me.
Right.
You know, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna keep my eyes closed and just try to.
Yeah,
mumble along.
just mouth,
Yes,
the
mumble
mouth.
along.
Mumble
I'll
along.
try not to throw you off.
Yeah. All right. So we're jumping straight into it, eyes closed.
Navel and Hara 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 Hare Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Nirname Hara 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 Ratname Hara 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 Govinde Hara 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 Mukande Hara 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 Udare Hara 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 Hare Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Nirname Hara 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 Ratname Hara 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 Govinde Hara 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 Mukande Hara 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 Udare Hara 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 Hare Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Nirname Hara 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 Ratname Hara 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 Govinde Hara 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 Mukande Hara 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 Udare Hara 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 Hare Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Nirname Hara 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 Ratname Hara 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 Govinde Hara 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 Mukande Hara 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 Udare Hara 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 Hare Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Nirname Hara 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 Ratname Hara 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 Govinde Hara 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 Mukande Hara 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 Udare Hara 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 Hare Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Nirname Hara 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 Ratname Hara 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 Govinde Hara 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 Mukande Hara 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 Udare Hara 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 Hare Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Nirname Hara 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 Hare Hara 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 Govinde Hara 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 Mukande Hara 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 Udare Hara 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 Hare Hara 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 Hariyam Hara 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 Hariyam Hara Hara Nirname, Hara Hara Rakkhave, Hara Hara Govinde, Hara Hara Mukande, Hara Hara Udare, Hara Hara Apale, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Nirname, Hara Hara Rakkhave, Hara Hara Govinde, Hara Hara Mukande, Hara Hara Udare, Hara Hara Apale, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Nirname, Hara Hara Rakkhave, Hara Hara Govinde, Hara Hara Mukande, Hara Hara Udare, Hara Hara Apale, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Nirname, Hara Hara Rakkhave, Hara Hara Govinde, Hara Hara Mukande, Hara Hara Udare, Hara Hara Apale, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Nirname, Hara Hara Rakkhave, Hara Hara Govinde, Hara Hara Mukande, Hara Hara Udare, Hara Hara Apale, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Nirname, Hara Hara Rakkhave, Hara Hara Govinde, Hara Hara Mukande, Hara Hara Udare, Hara Hara Apale, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Hariyam, Hara Hara Nirname, Hara Hara Rakkhave, Hara Hara receive magnificence.
Okay, now the hands are going to be here. And we are going to hit the pinky mound and the moon mound. And Yogi Bhajan says anytime you hit the pinky mound with the moon mound or the Mercury mound with the moon mound, there's no way that you will not get rich. So just hitting and hitting and hitting and write whatever that means. So it's money, but sometimes
Which
other,
thumb is over the other one? I haven't done it in a long time.
right underneath. So right underneath. And just hit and hit.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, this one. This one. All right, bring your hands ready. Let's get the timer on. So you'll hit as soon as she says hut. Remember to be looking at the tip of the nose through just opened eyes. Inhale. Close the eyes. Inhale. Feel the energy in the palms of the hands. And exhale. Hands are coming overhead, the fingers are wide, the eyes are closed, and you're gonna switch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Put the HUD silently, you're mentally vibrating HUD into the energetic field. Inhale. Inhale and squeeze and open up the hands and hold the breath. Let the energy come in. And exhale. And then the hands, thumbs come into the pinky mounds and the fingers come on top. Okay. And you're going to feel one way or the other about this one, but we're going to chant God. Okay. And it's going to go God, God, God. And you chant the thing and it's 3 minutes. God, 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 Inhale, squeeze the fist. Lift yourself up nice and tall and hold the breath. And exhale, release the hands. All right. Hands are going to come in front of you like this, and we're just taking away from navel to heart any of the ties, energy ties that are connected to us or we're connected to. Hare Hare Hare. Wow. So you're going to chant. Wow. Monotone voice. I want you to whisper the mantra. And then you need to whistle to the music. Inhale, hold the breath. And exhale. Now the last thing. All right, so you're gonna sit with your right hand on top of the left, and you wanna sit up nice and tall, like you're a great yogi. And still, and you're gonna inhale, and if you can, it's called, it's called 1 minute breath. So you're gonna inhale for 10 seconds. If you can, you're gonna hold the breath for 10 seconds, and then you're gonna try to exhale for 10 seconds. Of course, if you can't do 10 seconds, you're gonna do 5, and then work your way up, okay? But 10 is doable. Inhale. Hold the breath. Close the eyes. And exhale. All right, and straight into our longtime son. Our at the heart.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All us around you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All us around you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All us around
Nam. Sana.